Welcome to the South Greenville Cheetah Spot. This is Mrs. Tedder with your morning announcements. Today is Monday, October 12th, 2015. Again, today is Monday, October 12th, 2015. Today makes our 35th day in school. We've been in school for 35 days. Please stand while we say the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart and recite the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, Cheetahs. You may be seated. After you've made it to your seat, we're going to pause for a moment of silence. All right, teachers, now it's time for a uniform check. Boys' shirts need to be tucked in at all times. Shirt colors are white, navy blue, black, gold, or yellow. Pants, shorts, and skirts should be khaki, black, or navy blue. Shoes should be tied at all times. No coats or hoodies are allowed in the building unless you have a uniform-approved sweater or jacket, which has no hoodie and no logo. At this time, we're going to review our South Greenville Elementary expectations for PBIS. Number 1, repeat after me. I will be prepared. Number 2, I will always be respectful. Number 3, I will work hard. And number 4, I will be safe. Remember, these are our PAWS expectations, and you are expected to meet these daily. The Character Ed word of the month for October is kindness. Remember that October is National Bullying Prevention Month. Let's all be kind to one another starting today. If you see a bully, tell an adult. If you are a bully, think about how you are treating others and choose to be kind. If you've been bullied, remember the bully was the problem, not you. Repeat after me. Be cool in our school. It's bully-free. And so are we. We're going to take a quick break this week from sentence diagramming and talk about something called commas. Commas are often forgotten in sentences when they should be used more often. And a comma looks like this. Sometimes you see it as a period with a little hook, and sometimes you just see the hook. Either way you write it is correct. Now, the question is, what are some examples of when I should use commas? Today's first example we're going to look at, or the first example for this week, is using commas to make a list. So, the best time to use commas for today's example is when making a list. So, the leaves are red, brown, and then we throw in the word and before our last word, yellow. So if you see, I used my commas after red because I could say the leaves are red. I could also say the leaves are brown, and I could say the leaves are yellow. But instead we're combining these words into one sentence and making a list. And instead of saying the leaves are red and brown and yellow, we save our and to only before the last word. So the leaves are red, comma, brown, comma, and yellow. And that's how you add commas for making a list. Our Cheetah Spotlight for today is Miss Gummison. She is one of our awesome first grade teaching assistants. When you see Miss Gummison in the hallway, give her the silent finger wave. Hey, Miss Gummison. This portion of our morning announcements are brought to you by Mrs. Richardson in the Media Center. Remember that checkout is 2 people at a time, and not just for one book. Make sure that you are checking out more than one of your books. Read them first and take your AR test, and then come see Miss Richardson for checkout. Just a reminder that all iPad issues should be announced to Mrs. Tedder. Please email them if you are a teacher. Students, please notify your teacher of any problems, and they will contact Mrs. Tedder. Open checkout this week is Monday, 7:30 to 11:20 and 1:35 to 2:20. Tuesday, 7:30 to 12:20 because we have an early release day. Wednesday, 7:30 to 9:20, 10 to 11:20, and 1:35 to 2:20. Thursday, 7:30 to 10, 10:50 to 11:20, 1:35 to 2:20. Friday, 7:30 to 11, and 1:35 to 2:20. Just a few uniform reminders. I've noticed a lot of people not following the uniform policy when I see them in the hallways or when they come to my class. Remember that you should not be wearing any type of hoodies. Any type of coat that has a hood is considered a hoodie and should not be worn at school after you've come into the building. Also remember that any coats that you do wear in the building have to have no hood and should be solid black, white, navy blue, gold, or yellow with no logos. Also a reminder that boys should always tuck in their shirts. Your shoes must be tied at all times, and you must have on the right uniform colors. These colors are reviewed every morning in the morning announcements, so you have no excuse to not get it right. You guys have to take responsibility, which was our word for last month, and make sure that you are doing the right thing with your uniforms.